Hello YouTube. Well, it's 5:57 p.m. As you can see, I have not left for California. After a ridiculous morning of trying to get ready to go, my daughter called to let me know that the girl who was going to get the car for us was not able to pass the credit check that apparently they spring on you at the last minute. I was not able to get our car. So I told her to call and see if she couldn't get the van that I had set aside to begin with. At which time she tells me that she's pretty sure that all the places are going to do the same thing. By now it's 1:45 in the afternoon, and we don't have a car. Now, as you can imagine, I was dumbfounded to hear this, and so I sat quiet for about 45 seconds. At which time she told me that we could all just suck it up and get in her car and go. Now, I'm envisioning a cooler, 2 kids in car seats, 3 women, 1 with 3 oxygen bottles, and all of our belongings in a car. When I planned a van that would hold 7 people, a cooler, and everything else I could think of to stuff in it. At which time I start to say, well, if you had gone there on Monday or Tuesday with the Enterprise people, you would have known. She's telling me that it's, it wasn't going to work out no matter what. But the thing is, if she had gone there on Monday or Tuesday to have to put the little deposit and do what I asked her to do, then we would have known then that we didn't have a credible card to deal with, and we would have had 4 days or 3 days to try to find another card. But I didn't get to say that, and I never said I wasn't willing to get in the back seat of the car. I just didn't want to. I think that would be pretty much hell for anybody to have to do. Her, my mom, any of us. And I couldn't envision my mom trying to get in the back seat in between 2 car seats, so that would never happen. So about that time she tells me she's not going, and hangs up. And I waited for 10 minutes, and she texted me and said cancel everything. So I proceed to cancel the rooms. Then she texts me and says, or we can all just suck it up and go. Well, it's too late now because we have, I just canceled 2 of the 3 rooms. So we're not going to California this weekend. We're not going to Disneyland. We're not having lunch with the princesses. We're not going to the beach. We're not having our portraits taken. We're not eating lobster tails. We're not doing jack shit this weekend. Well, she is, because she has my granddaughter, so she will have to come up with something to do this weekend with her daughter. So, anyway, we will not be doing that. I do, however, have made an alternative plan. One is to possibly take my son snowboarding, since the snow is still coming down, and he hasn't got to do that all winter, and so I did think about doing that. The other is that I am definitely going to buy a new camera this weekend and have a little retail therapy. Actually, I'm not going to go buy it. My husband's going to stop and pick it up for me on his way home. And and all of those tickets are non-refundable, by the way. So the Disney tickets that I paid for last night, gone. But I didn't pay for those, my daughter did, so she's losing out on that. And the rooms will come out of my money, and those are all non-refundable. So there's really nothing you can do about it. You just have to suck it up and move on. But I'm disappointed, and I'm pretty kind of pissed right now. But Anyway, so I'm gonna do that. I'm also definitely gonna buy a new swimming pool because mine has a hole in it and I didn't get to have it last summer, and that ruined my whole summer. So I am gonna do that. I'm gonna get online right now and start looking at pools and have one shipped out ASAP with the money that I would have used to shop in California and feed my face. So I'm going to do that. And then the other thing that I am really considering doing is calling the tanning guy, my tanning guy, where I get my tanning sprays from sometimes in the summertime, and setting up a tanning booth and do spray tans here. And so if any of my neighbors were watching and would be interested in a spray tan, let me know, because I'm thinking I'm probably going to do that. I think that's a good investment. And so that's how I have appeased myself, and I am not screaming and yelling because I haven't even done that yet, and I'm going to try not to. I am just mostly mortified and disappointed, mostly. But another opportunity will come. I made that one happen, and you know, she worked very hard, and but we won't be doing a family vacation probably in the near future. So anyway, that's that. I don't know. Anyway, you guys be blessed. The snow is coming down. It looks like it's going to be a cold, windy weekend, and after all. And so I'll be checking in with you because I'm going to get my new camera, so I'll go outside and make a movie or something, see if it works. And I love y'all. I hope you guys have a good evening, and don't worry about me because I'm right where I always am. So don't be worrying about me on the road. Shit. Alright, anyway. Peace. Be blessed.